One of the things that we like to stress to people is that you make your citrus tree a tree and not a citrus bush. So I just want to demonstrate to you here this little tree in front of me. It's actually a University of Georgia Grand Frost lemon tree. Right now it looks like a bush. So we're going to train this tree. We're going to do some clipping on it. It really hurts your feelings to do it because you know you don't want to clip off all this extra growth, but it really is imperative that you do that to make the tree a tree and not a bush. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at see which one of these two leading limbs at the bottom are the straightest and the strongest. So it looks to me like this limb here is actually the straightest. So we're going to clip this limb off, and it's actually longer, but it's growing crooked and it's not, shouldn't be the main limb. But before we start clipping, I want to talk to you about one very important thing when it comes to clipping on your citrus tree, and that is disease prevention. So these clippers right here can spread disease from this tree to another tree to another tree. So it's very important when you start clipping on a tree that you first clean, see if I can get one of these out of here, that you disinfect the clipping tool you're using. That's very important to make sure it's clean. You're doing all you can to protect this tree from disease. As I said before, we're going to clip away the larger of the two limbs, but we're keeping the straighter of the two limbs. So you want to be sure to clip it close to the trunk of the tree. There we go. But not too close that you scar up the trunk of the tree. And then remember, we're making this tree a tree, not a bush. So we're going to go ahead and clip away these low leaves as well. You definitely don't want to tear those leaves off. You want to clip them off. If you tear them, just the term tearing rips down the trunk of this tree, and you don't want any scarring. So the best thing to do is just clip the leaves and clip the extra growth on there. So now we have a nice straight little tree started. And what we're going to do is secure it around this stake, gently around this stake. And it looks like a tiny little tree, but that's the key. It looks like a tree now, not a bush. And it'll flourish growing straight up and then out for the branches.